Hello my dear students, this is your history teacher Junaid and we are going to continue with the first chapter of history for class 9, which is the Harappan Civilization. In this video, we are going to discuss the origin of the civilization. In the previous videos, we have discussed multiple topics about Harappan Civilization, but do we know how this civilization originated? What are the theories behind this, the origin of this Harappan civilization, the great Indian civilization? So let's discuss the root or the basis of the origin. Many experts have said that the Harappan civilization was of foreign origin, that it originated somewhere in the foreign lands and not in the area where it evolved, where it actually was. It was actually in the in this Indus Valley region, which is now in modern day Pakistan, and some parts are in India as well. But experts say that somewhere in the foreign land, this civilization has its root. That this civilization started in somewhere foreign. And where is that foreign place? The Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia, which is in modern day, we know it as Iraq. Many experts say that Iraq or the Mesopotamian civilization was where the Indus Valley, you can say it was an Indus Valley civilization, was an offshoot of Mesopotamia. From Mesopotamia, the people of Mesopotamia, some people or some tribe may have traveled towards the Indus Valley basin, may have traveled towards Indus Valley, and they have settled here and they have started a new civilization which we came to know as the Indus Valley civilization. This is a belief of many scholars, this is a belief of many historians. However, there is another idea or another, you can say, belief among the historians and the archaeologists. Many scholars say that Harappan civilization was of indigenous origin. Indigenous origins means something which has evolved here in a particular place only. Indigenous means something which is locally made. So, many historians say that Indus Valley civilization was of indigenous nature. Why? Because the villages have evolved, the local villages, the villages, it might have evolved as nomads. The people in the beginning might have came from leaving their nomadic life and settling down in villages in the Indus Valley civilization. And right from here, the Indus Valley civilization, right, these small villages transformed into bigger villages, and then they transform into towns, bigger towns, cities, and bigger cities. Ultimately, the Harappan civilization was at its zenith. This is the belief of many scholars. This is what many historians also believe, that indigenous origin of the Harappan civilization. Why? Because there have been many striking dissimilarities between the Indus Valley civilization and Mesopotamian civilization, and there have been many finds which have been made by the archaeologists which clearly state that the Indus Valley civilization was a result of local villages transforming into bigger places, bigger cities, slowly and gradually, which is a clear indication that it was of indigenous origin. However, it is yet a theory. So we cannot say whether this theory is right or whether this theory is right. We can only assume. So the best assumption which we have made is that indigenous origin of the Harappan Valley of civilization, also known as the Indus Valley civilization. Thank you so much.